everyone, this is Becky Apolinario, and you are watching You Stress Me Out. In this portion of the module, we will be talking about stress, the different ways we currently cope with stress, and the healthy techniques to help with your everyday work life. Everyone who has ever held a job has at one point felt the pressures of work-related stress. Any job can have stressful elements, even if you love what you do. In the short term, you may experience pressures to meet a deadline or fulfill an obligation, but when stress becomes chronic, it can be overwhelming and harmful to both physical and emotional health. So what is stress? Stress is a physical and emotional reaction that everyone experiences in any situation we find challenging, frightening, and/or different. Researchers describe stress as a physical, mental, or emotional response to events that cause bodily or mental tension. So is stress bad for us? The answer is yes and no. Good stress keeps us on our toes. It is the type of stress that we feel when we get excited. Bad stress, or de-stress, is a stress that is usually associated with work and school. Unfortunately, work and school-related stress does not disappear when you head home for the day. When stress persists, it can take a toll on your health and well-being. Common symptoms of chronic stress include anxiety and depression, sleep problems such as sleeping too much or insomnia, change in eating habits, irritability, headaches, stomach aches, and being overly emotional. All of these symptoms contribute to depression, high blood pressure, weakened immune systems, and heart disease. In 2012, 65% of Americans cited these top 7 reasons why they are stressed at work: job insecurity, high performance demands, bad boss, workplace culture, lack of social support, conflicting demands or unclear performance expectations, and few or no opportunities for growth and advancement. Compounding the problem, people who experience excessive stress cope with it in an unhealthy manner. For instance, some people eat unhealthy food, they smoke cigarettes, or abuse drugs and alcohol. If you are experiencing chronic stress, it is very important that you keep your stress under control. In the following slides, we will talk about how to keep your stress under control and a few techniques on how to de-stress. One of the techniques to de-stress is to remind yourself of what's going right in your life. Usually people are stressed about just 1 or 2 areas in their life. If they only took a moment to look at the big picture, they would see that the vast majority of their life is going well. Grab a pen and some paper and write a list of all the stuff that's going well in your life. You'll be pleasantly surprised at how long the list becomes. Get ultra clear on your to-do list. Clarity enhances serenity. If you're stressed by how much work you have to do, get precise about exactly what tasks must be done. You'll often realize it's less than you thought. Once you've created your list, put a circle around the truly crucial tasks. Getting it down on paper helps you see that mountain of work may be smaller than you originally thought. If you are feeling overwhelmed, one of the most effective strategies is to create order in your immediate environment, whether that's your car, office, or home. As you take charge of your surroundings, your feelings of control will increase. There's a strong correlation between feelings of control and well-being. One of the most effective techniques for reducing your stress is to take the focus off of yourself. When you start devoting time to helping others, you inevitably spend less time thinking about your own problems. It may seem strange to connect the two, but the truth is many people who are stressed because they are insistently thinking about their own issues and situations, rather than others. Putting things in perspective is another way to manage stress. Maybe you're disappointed you didn't get the promotion you were up for. Feeling stress is a natural reaction, but try to take a step back and ask yourself, will this issue still matter later? If the answer is no, take a deep breath and try to move forward. Keeping things in perspective is crucial to managing stress. Daily stressors can creep up on you before you realize it, so treat yourself to at least one relaxing activity a day. Listening to music, meditating, writing in a journal, or enjoying a soothing bubble bath are all great ways to relax and relieve stress. Taking time for yourself is important for both preventing and managing stress. Exercise is one of the best methods for managing stress because it can relieve both the physical and emotional effects of stress. Consider fitness choices that also deliver specific stress-reducing effects like yoga, tai chi, Pilates, or one of the martial arts are all great ways to get rid of pent-up stress and negativity. If something's bothering you, don't keep it to yourself. Talk it out or write it out. Talk it to people you trust like friends, family, or coworkers about what's on your mind. Even if you're not looking for specific advice, it usually feels good just to get feelings out in the open. Or maybe you could keep a journal that you write in every day after work. Being busy is sometimes inevitable, but regularly taking on more than you can manage can cause unwanted and unwelcome stress. Tell yourself that it's okay to say no to activities or to extra projects at work. You're not obligated to accept every request made of you. Additionally, don't make any more financial responsibilities if you think they'll be a stretch. The point of knowing your trigger points is to figure out and recognize your hotspots so that you can take the necessary steps to reduce or eliminate the problem situation. When you see it coming, quickly focus on a calming scene like relaxing at the beach or being with your family, and most importantly, stay cool. Always deal with stressful situations in a calm yet controlling manner. A negative attitude can have a negative impact on accomplishing your goals. Keeping a positive outlook can give you the energy and momentum you need to get through the workday. Your positive attitude is contagious. At the same time, so is your negative attitude. Don't walk around with a frown, but have a smile. Focus on the positives of the big picture so that you can fix a smaller negative problem. Some sources of stress are unavoidable. You can't prevent or change stressors such as the death of a loved one, a serious illness, or a national recession. In such cases, the best way to cope with stress is to accept the things as they are. Acceptance may be difficult, but in the long run, it's easier than being against a situation you can't change. Deep breathing is one of the best ways to lower stress in the body. This is because when you breathe deeply, it sends a message to your brain to calm down and relax. Breathing exercises are also a good way to reduce tension and relieve stress. Breathing exercises are easy to learn, and you could do different exercises to see which works best for you. Congratulations! You made it to the end of the video! That means summary time! In this portion of the module, we learned the definition of stress, the different causes of stress, and the different techniques to deal with stress. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this module as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you!